you feel tired, sluggish? Is life getting you down? Do you have trouble making friends? Then try the new beverage sensation, Old Happiness.
Your own television set is a crude sort of radio telescope, and some of the snow, the unavoidable flecks of light you see on it, is radio noise coming from the universe. According to some astronomers, part of the snow comes from the fireball of the Big Bang itself. It was here they picked up the first hint of an echo from the Big Bang.
Thing. All right. What up? Yes, it is currently 78 degrees and it will go rise to 79. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, 100%. Because my thought process was to keep Tim involved, right? Because he's not comfortable with the GTP or with the LMP2. You and I are fucking damn near God level at that car now. So I was like, well, Tim said he wanted to do it, you know, when we first started this. So I was like, all right, well, let's just split the team up. Let's put you with Cam and then me with Tim. And then that'll kind of get Cam's feet wet. And then for the 24-hour, since you have to work the air show, Cam might be a little bit more likely, because Tim will do it. I already know that. Cam might be a little bit more likely to do it as well. You know, granted, it'll be in a GT3, but... Yep, I did that to you. Because I love you. Actually, I accidentally forgot. Oh, it disallows? Wow. I think iRacing's starting to change. Dude, what was that thing that Marcus sent with that dude who fucking rolled into the finish line like at 3 miles an hour? Who was that? Huh. No, but I mean, that doesn't really surprise me, you know, because that's a double podium for them. And me and Marcus got threatened last night. I still have to find the video. So last night, I'm lapping probably 5 seconds a lap faster than the French team. And I don't know what they were doing. They weren't conserving tires. There's no need to conserve tires at this point. There was 4 hours left in the race, you know. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And Marcus is like, just go around them. I was like, all right, cool. So going into Indianapolis, I got a really good run. And then the corner after Indianapolis, I fucking hit the throttle, got to that right-hander, and I got inside, and I didn't blow the apex or anything. Like, I was genuinely there, and it was lap 216, I think, and I thought that was the end of it. But they kept on following me, but I had put like a good 2.5, 3 second gap on them because they were starting to push. So it's like, okay. So I get out of the car, and I start spotting Marcus, and, oh no, I'm driving again after they had done a driver swap. And our team chat gets blown up with, why aren't you yielding to blue flags? And we're like, I mean, we were, I have the right to unlap myself. Like, because I wasn't impeding him or anything. And he's like, oh, well, do you want to get reported? And I was like, Marcus, let's just fucking apologize to the dude because I really don't want to deal with it because I already took out the GTP French team, but they were cool about it. Daily, D-A-I-L-E-Y. Yep, sure did. Now my wife's calling me. Great. And I'm in the middle of a barn burner. Yeah, he's getting Tuesday. I'm giving him $100. And then everybody who raced, I'm gonna send iRacing gift cards for probably $25-50. just as like a fucking appreciation, because everybody fucking, and yes, that includes you, but like, shut the fuck up. Hold on, my wife's calling me. All right, my bad. I'm back. Come here, dummy. Dude, I haven't stayed up like that because, like, I basically stayed up until you woke up. You know what I mean? So I was up for almost... Just... What paint? Which one? Are you in? We're gonna run the gold. We're gonna be fancy this time. We're gonna run the black and gold. Let me see. Why is it on replay? Yours isn't loading for me. You still have the GSM. Yep. Is mine loaded for you? Okay. Actually, I can do this one. With spray the paint. Good. There it goes. Ooh. Yeah, we gotta do a photo shoot for that one. What the fuck does that say on the side? Start straight. That's it. Yeah, dude, we had 95 viewers at one point, bro. Which was fucking nuts to me. Oh, fuck that. I'll just chase you. Chase scenes are way cooler. Because yesterday, how I got those good ones, I just fucking alt F1'd every corner. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, your car is way faster, so you're gonna have to fucking... Okay, I'll chase you. Where'd you get this one? Oh, perfect, you're running out of gas. Thank God, no rain. It's gonna rain at the spa. How much rain there was at Majors? It really did. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, it taught me how to race in the rain, especially watching Tim. Like, I finally got down to within a 10th of Tim's time. I think I put down like a 124.9 in the, or a 324.9 or 424.9. Jesus Christ. Which Tim's was like a 423 or whatever. But you're right. It's fucking ridiculous. Cause like, and I understand that like they did it for the, it doesn't, but I get that they did it for the first split. You know what I mean? Like I get that. Like the first split is fine. You know, split 1, split 2, that's cool. But like, it's just fucking ridiculous. It really was. Like, it was fun. You know, I had a blast. It was a great time with the boys. But bro, if it ever does 2 hours off, 2 hours off again, I'm gonna cry. And what they should have done, in my opinion, is they should have just mimicked the 24-hour of Le Mans. You know what I mean? will say that driving that has taught me how to drive properly. And after next weekend, I should be back up into like a 3.5 B class, which I'm really upset about. So, and then the 24-hour, dude, that's gonna suck so bad. Oh, oh yeah, I could do that shit asleep. Now, I don't know if I could do it asleep with the rain, because No Name's not very fun in the rain. No, shit! Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. If anybody's in the stream, that's what our sexy ass GTP look, or our LMP2 looks like. All right. Yes. Why is there no endurance setup? It's a 6-hour. E-race. What's this one? We're gonna try an 11. No. What is the... No. Where do I do that? Top right of the setup screen that I can't see. That enough my Panthers chassis. Labs, and I'm gonna have to fucking hide this. Yeah, hang on, I gotta fucking fix it. I gotta fix my race labs. No, my race labs is in the way because I put it on for. Hey, that's a wall. That was a wall, and I'm really glad that I hid that from. So I'm just gonna run this and run what I got. There's no real like fast straightaway, so I'm thinking I'm gonna bump the wing a shit ton. Oh, there's downforce. How are you? This is one straightaway. Yeah, no, this is definitely a... And away we go. Mock Jesus. And then shooting up enough spray to fucking water an entire forest. Which quotes? Did I miss them? How many posts did you make? Oh, okay. Yeah, no shit. I could see you, bro. I promise. Stay out, stay out. What the fuck? This is a race trim, so we're looking at 30 minutes of fuel for this GT3 car.
Jace Beerusing, I'll be getting on as soon as my updates finish.
Ooh, sounds good. Jason's gonna join in, I think. Fuck this car. I'm telling you that they should have nerfed the McLaren for majors.
Jace Beerusing, I finally got that clipped video from the near miss posted on Discord also.
Nice. Oh, you did? Appreciate you. We'll post it up. I'll probably post it up on the YouTube and stuff. I've been doing a little bit of editing today. I don't know if you looked on the Discord, but Timbo is now officially the Max Verstappen in the rain. And nobody can deny that. He's quick in the rain. He is something else.
Jace Beerusing, nice.
Ever told anybody how much I love the Porsche? It is. It's so fun. I just don't know if it's wide enough. Well, no, actually, looking at it, yeah, it's pretty fucking wide. You know what? You ain't wrong. They need to get rid of Monaco. Do you remember what our lap times were for the Glen Real MP2s? Do you remember what it was when we did it for GLR for the GT3s? Negative. For good reasons. Guess I could go on track tight and figure out what it is. That was my first race ever. That's when I met you. Oh, yeah. No, does anybody love the Burger King as much as I do, as I think is what I said? Because I love me the Burger Ring. power that early. Oh, I can get like a 147 here. Push, 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 push. We should do what the French did. We should just say, fuck it, run the same split. And I know we're not going to actually do it, but we should protect each other. Yeah. This is true. Can't believe I'm not going to have my partner crying for the 24 hours of Spal. Pretty pissed. I will be fucking hitting you up, being like, hey, bro, what do we do? And I mean, yeah. Corner. Definitely didn't need to downshift down to fourth there. I could have brought, or third. I probably could have kept it in fourth. I love iRacing so much. I'm so glad I started spending money on this rather than dirt bikes. Buy some hockey tape for my wheel. Oh, that was so nice. And we may or may not have cheated the system. I know I did. Especially in the rain. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not making this corner. And it blew right through it. Like, a little hot. Damn it. Timbo and I were talking yesterday, and he's like, I love it when it rains. And I was like, you know what my favorite is when it goes from wet to dry. Because nobody knows how to drive on it. And it's just, it keeps you on your toes. Like, that's when I was the fastest. It was right before you woke up. I think I slapped down like a 124 or something. Or, goddamn, I don't know why I keep saying one. But you know what I'm saying. And I was the fastest car on track for like, in our class for probably a good 4 laps. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Did you clip it? Send it into a wall. Oh, good. Okay. I don't know, man. That server was just ass, and we weren't the only ones complaining. Which I get, there's over 500, you know, extra fucking European drivers, but like... I moved the router. I moved the router like fucking 4 feet away. And then I was like, all right, I gotta go because I gotta go to Micro Center now and get a longer J5 cable. Come on. No, 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 no. There we go. Here's a picture. Better get alongside me, Dick. Perfect. Must be nice to go flat out through that. Oh, oh, oh! That would have been a cool picture. Alt F1? If anybody in the chat doesn't know how to take pictures on their stuff, it's Alt F1. If there's anybody there. Control Z. I don't know how the fuck I became the media guy. Zack. Shit. Huh? August. Don't even. Oh, that's beautiful. Control Z. Zoom. F1. Control Z.
back again soon. Good night.
When you want to turn off picture and sound, just press this button.
Go. Where do we want to put this? Fucking, I guess all gas. No ass. Upload a file. Alright. Well, oh wait, let's do this. Ah! Go away.
Mystifying form of energy. Although invisible by itself, light reveals most of what we know about our surroundings. How can invisible energy make things visible?
I'm gonna get copyrighted so hard one of these days. My channel's too small. Yo, go to the Discord real quick. Yeah, it's in our Discord, and I'll show the chat too. Hold on. Let's fucking hide the game capture.
When the sunlight shines through the blackness of space, it's black. But I was in sunlight and I was able to look at this blackness. I mean, what are you looking at?
Look at what Jason sent.
But it's the infinity of space and the infinity of time. I'm looking at something called space that had no end, and at time that has no meaning.
Wow. I'm gonna have to. I think I need to move my Feisty. It's like covered up and stuff. So let's go with the video capture device. There's nothing right here. All right there. Okay. Yes.
Jay Spiracing, your reaction was the best part of that clip though.
Dude, that was the scariest shit I saw that night, besides when Timbo overtook that dude in the rain. That's this one. Watch it. That's this one. You literally... Oh, yeah, so, you know, that's the dry line. Some fucking GTP comes... Meow! Yeah, I don't know if that guy... I don't know what he was smoking. He was smoking something. Let's take a look. That's not good. Was that with full fuel? So if you did a full fuel run, your tires would be at like 60%. Don't take the corners the way you do. Don't drive it like a GT3 car. I mean... Well, think about it. So positive are you talking camber? Okay. Positive camber takes the top of your wheel and points it out. Negative camber takes the top of your wheel, points it in. So if you wanted more lean angle, what's gonna happen is you're gonna wear the inside portion towards the axle itself. You're gonna wear that faster. I mean, you're gonna have some badass cornering, I'll tell you that. You're gonna have super grip. Is that... What's the interiors of your left and right front?
The stars are there with you. And in all your life, you will never see something as awe-inspiring.
So, what are your rears at? Okay, go 2 clicks positive camber in the front, go 1 click negative camber in the rear. So you want to go positive in the front 2 clicks, negative in the rear 1 click.
All his experience and all the time he's lived upon the earth and watched these skies, I'm sure there has never been another spectacle so awe-inspiring, so filled with
Yes.
true grandeur.
Well, yeah. Yeah, try that. Did you... It's going to adjust your ride height. If you're already at your lowest ride height, you might have to bump it up. But then once you do that, you're going to have to fuck with your arrow. So go 1 click for each and see what it does. Instead of 2 clicks, go 1 click front, 1 click rear. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what happens there. And then I will watch you. All right, I'll watch you and see what it looks like.
Do you feel tired?
Jason, jump in the fucking team chat. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, my bad.
Do you have trouble making friends?
Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, so if you... Theoretically, the problem's going to be now, Zach, is you're going to have mad fucking grip in the rear. Because now... Well, actually, no, you might oversteer a little bit. I don't know, let's find out. This is a cheater car. I don't care what anybody says. Nothing like 24 hours of watching every fast car just blow fucking past you. Yeah, it is. It's fucking goodbye. Yeah, but we were going really fast for us. You know what I mean? Ish. If, you know, we wouldn't have gone from P5 to P10 to P11 to P13 to P14. Your rears might warm up a little quicker too. At least the insides. Well, because as soon as you crest it, you know what I mean? As soon as you crest it, if you're still on the brakes, you're going to lock them. Mm-hmm. It's fine. That's not the corner you really got to worry about. It's going to be that long sweeping uphill right. That's where the most G's on the outside or the lefts are gonna be the worst. How's that feel with the camber? That's perfect. I really don't like being the media guy, but I think I do like it at the same time, because I put some banger ass music on yesterday. That was before we all got sad. I think that was like the most demoralizing part last night was, hey, you can't drive there. It's not a lawnmower. It is like we were doing so good, and then we did the swap, and everything just fucking went to shit. Computers dying, getting taken out. Almost fucking Zack almost getting annihilated twice. Me ping-ponging off the wall started it. Not on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. Oh, I didn't tell you. Oh, yeah, I did. I think I told you this morning. I almost took him out again this morning. I caught a snap of oversteer because I ate some curb and about fucking killed them. Didn't mean to. Well, Jason, welcome to us two idiots trying to put together a sim team. Fucking. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get a grip on, but I will say saving slides is a lot easier. Here you go, Zack. I don't want to talk about this. Here we go. That was cool. You know you could push that braking point another like 20 meters. If you had... Oh, that's rich coming from you. Setup. Alright, so what's it doing? The front end's getting tight or the rear end's getting tight? Put your rear camber back to what it was. Do 2 laps and see if that fixes it. If not, we'll go back to the baseline. And then we might have to adjust how aggressive you are. Is it just that corner? Yeah, it's for setting up the straight into the S's. Where's the Throttle Works logo on the car? Oh, it's on the front. That seemed better. Yeah, this was. Nope. Okay. Yeah, it's not wanting to turn. Fuck. Well, this might be a Warren question then. Save as Glen. Glen 1.0 enter. No, was it gnarly? Yeah, through the YouTube? Yeah. Here, I'll even let our one viewer take a look too. Let's do... Oh, well, it still counts. You know what I mean? It totally counts. I don't care. Dude, we had 95 people on the first 4 hour, or how many hours I first streamed. We had 95 dudes. I was very impressed. Like, looked at it. It was kind of nice. You forget how to do it already? Oh, are you in? Is it in the team radio? Join. There we go. Lose 100 pounds, win $250,000. If I lost 100 pounds, I'd look like a fucking emaciated AIDS patient. 140 or 130 pounds. No, thank you. Come on, man. We's waiting. Or do you want me to look for it?
No. Hold on. Let me actually just go to YouTube and do it instead of this. I'll share my screen.
Let's do this. 6.
I want to find it and I want to show you. Fuck off.
Look at that.
25.
There you go.
6 hour Glen crashes.
Pause the music. Pause. Did your safety rating go down?
Okay.
Yeah. The 2-0 now.
Oh, that's from the start of the new season. You go since I got promoted. Why is it? Did they not have it up yet? Extended highlights. That's the pilot challenge, right? That was one day ago.
They're not up.
11 months ago. Okay. E2 crash.
When you find it, let me know, because I'm gonna Wally setup. Setups. Emo. Season 3, week 2, Watkins Glen. Let's try 6 hour. Boom. 7 wing. Let's give it a shot. I need my music if I'm going to be doing this shit. Hold on. I'm going to have to get a new CPU, and I'm not upset, or I'm not happy about it. What's this? August Burns Red? Yeah, I'll listen to some August Burns Red. Ooh, that feels good. I like this setup. Whoa! Ah! Ah!
Hello.
Hello. Are you running the baseline setup, Jason?
I have it on the high downforce.
If you go into your setups and you go into the ones that it should say shared, I shared one, give that one a shot. You might like it.
Okay.
The baseline setups are fucking ass. Well, Tim's actually pretty good with baselines. It's his driving style.
I don't know what my driving style is. I've only been doing this for almost a year now.
Really?
Yeah. Never done any racing like this before, so it's all brand new to me. I couldn't drive anything but the McLaren during our leagues, and then finally now I'm able to start driving other stuff.
Yeah, we're Zach and I are both Porsche McLaren guys. I'm mainly a Porsche dude. He's mainly a McLaren guy, but they're so similar that it's a lot easier. But going from like the fucking Porsche to a front engine car is I can't do it. I can't. It doesn't suit my driving style.
So I did the 12 hours of spa with some friends, and they did the Corvette. And I don't know what it was. We practiced for like a couple weeks beforehand trying to get a setup. And I don't know what happened, but something that setup was just, somebody must have put the wrong one in because I had to focus so much just to keep the car on the track.
Yeah, and that car's already super meta. It's like way, dude, like, ooh. Like, you know Ken, right?
Yeah.
Like he's the only, like, dude. He's ridiculous in that fucking car.
Yeah, so I did that 12 hours of that, and then we did our league there a couple weeks later. I did that in McLaren. I did a lot better with that. And then just on a whim, I grabbed the BMW because I'm a BMW guy at heart. I have an M5. I have 2 M5s already, and
nice.
And I drove a BMW, and I could not drive a BMW to save my life. So finally, I just out of a whim did it, and I set a faster time than I ever have on that track by like 2 seconds.
In the BMW?
Yeah. I was like, what the hell happened? I learned how to drive a BMW. So then I did the same thing in Nürburgring, because we've been practicing with the Porsche for my other team for about almost 5 weeks leading up to Nürburgring, 24 hours. And just on a whim, I just like, let me see what the BMW does. And I blitzed it like 4 seconds fast. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, so your driving style is more of a heavy front end, super bitey, because that's the whole thing.
Yeah, I like bite.
Yeah, so
yeah, I like
the differences between Zach and I is Zach likes a little less bite, or no, he likes more bite on his front end. He likes to be able to turn it in. I just want to slide it through the fucking corner. That's all I care about. As long as I can get the ass end loose, but the problem with that is I am a fucking tire killer, an absolute tire killer. Like Zach and Tim and Marcus last night knew that, like, if you're getting a set of tires from me, they're either going to be super, super warm or cooked, especially in the rain. Because I don't know. I just like it.
During our 24-hour race in Nürburgring with my other team, we were watching the rain. We were only supposed to get a little bit at the very end. And so it was me, a guy from Ohio, a guy from Chile, which is the guy that started the team, and then a guy from the Philippines. So it was like Team International and Team America. We did like the middle of the night driving. They did all the daytime driving.
Yeah. That's what we had to do with Marcus.
Yeah. And what was funny was we were expecting the rain to catch the other two, the international guys at the end of the race, but it caught us. And I had one lap with dry tires like, this sucks.
Yeah.
But I got it round. And, well, so I didn't know what the fast times were. Like, most people running around 10:30s to 12 minutes, which is insane. Slow, like, you know?
Right.
The 12 minutes. I was like, they must be, like, crawling through or something. And so my partner got in after I came back. I did one lap in the rain, and then he took over, and we got wet tires on and everything. And he was the slowest of the team, so I couldn't really judge how fast I was off that yet. So I got in, and my first lap was a 10:27 or something like that, and then a 10:28 10:05, and the next thing I was running 9s. I was like, what the hell? By the end of the race, there's only 3 of us running 9s in the rain.
At the ring?
In the rain.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I think my fastest lap was my last in lap. So I don't know what my actual time was, because I had to go through the pits and then slow down, and it was still my 3rd fastest lap.
Huh.
So I was getting faster as we were going. So I was getting faster as we were going along, which is awesome.
No way. That's why I'm not. The tires aren't warm. 150.
That's like nope. You'll have to remind me, and I'll have to show you another day because I cannot
Find it. Oh my god, the tires are fucking cold.
You see the crashes from the Nürburgring race?
Yeah, a couple cars are upside down. Yeah.
You see the ones where the Porsche was at the second turn, it was backwards, and then the other one ran into him? Oh, man.
I'm not digging this setup at all. I might just underfuel the car and drop the fucking... Oh, wait. Zach, did I say that I upped the wing to 11 on this thing?
You
Do you remember?
you said you were going to because there's
Yeah,
not a
I
lot
guess I
of
did.
straight.
Yeah, I did then. Fuck.
Hydrate because it's going to be heat index of over 105 this week. Gonna be a long week, boys.
Probably start vacation on a Thursday or Wednesday. Then on the 4th of July, I gotta go to my grandparents. How am I 2 seconds a lap slower? We got problems.
You're still faster than I am.
You know what I think it is, Sam?
Huh?
I think these gloves are slowing me down.
Oh, yeah, okay. Although I did take my gloves off last night. I said, fuck it. After
Yeah,
our
you
little...
still-
Oh, yeah, no, dude. 11 wing is the go. Is the go-to. Yeah, there's no fucking way that I'm going to be able to do that without an 11 wing. Yeah, 11.7. Thank you. Apply. Done. Practice. PC 5, ABS 5. Where's GLR going this week?
Loudon, New Hampshire.
For the GT3 race?
Oh, GT3, Laguna Sec.
Are you gonna do it? I'll do it if you do it.
Yeah.
I don't like Laguna, dude.
You had a decent race there, though, didn't you?
Yeah, but no, I had a decent race at Miami, not Laguna Seca.
Mm.
Which Miami is not made for. Homestead is not made for GT3 cars.
I think the last time I did the road course there, I was in GR86s, and that was like a perfect track for him.
Yeah, because the car is.
I hated the VIR layout we did, dude. It wasn't the full track.
They need to do like a voting system.
Or, you know, somebody with a decent
GT3
knowledge
experience?
of sports car racing.
With the backdoor cut. Richards is first language, but he knows how to use English on that.
Okay, that feels all right. I like that.
And this sequence right here has been pivotal all
I can deal with that.
When they haven't been able to contain Shea at the point of attack, he gets downhill and gets here. Game 6, Richard, a much better job by Indiana. If you're going to mess up and set 2,
Fuck that one up. That's 6/10.
The first 6 games, he's been fouled out twice, 26 total fouls. He's a great defender. Foul difficulty. We saw Pro KC also. And mind you, I don't mean to intimate that can take the shade of the ball and
Oh, God.
Russell looking for a shot on the 3-point attempt. That one is good. It's tipped to the right there to pick it up. Flies again. Takes it again. He's upset the officials.
Thank you, crew chief, for telling me I have about 2 laps left to fuel. I appreciate you. I can see that.
At least you were easy to find the games you love. Sports, Zack. YouTube TV has your favorite sports and live TV in one app, so you can easily watch the games you want. Jason, you still here? Sorry, Rick. Let's go to games. This is the best Chipotle order. Triple wrap. Mile 88.
Life would be easier if I could do everything from go.
Allowances.
It worked! Tomato. The boy did.
Wait till you see the other 2 surprises. A joyful bundle of 3. 3? I was thinking of gifting one to each of you. I got AT&T's bundle of 3, iPhone 16 with Apple Intelligence for me, and iPhone for you. New and existing customers get their iPhones with eligible trade-in. iPad and Apple Watch SE for 99 cents each and save $100.
Yeah, I kind of like that setup a little better.
Gives you more grip.
Yeah.
Let's go, blesses. Income, Kameron. Yeah, let's go. On August 1st, a new hero will be revealed. Playtime so far.
Whoop. Ain't no saving that one.
Frank Trevor. Squad. The new version.
Can I take this in 5th? Let's find out. No, you cannot. Okay. That answers that question.
It's an invitation to come together and brighten your morning. Racing fans, Cambridge feel like it's more than they have the party in game 6.
Like you could if you tried really hard.
Their bases, an early 4-point lead. Irish Haldgaard, first 5 games of the final shots.
As if I bumped the wing up to 12.
3-point range. For game 6 so far tonight, he's at flat the level. Each time is gifted from each time. SPA to Caruso. Caruso looks up the grade.
You mean unsafe pit exit? Fuck off.
Coach with the roll-up. Who's going to 2 at Shea? That means Alex gets to line it up.
Oh, you fucking can. With warm tires, yes, you fucking can. Okay. I know what to do.
Taylor Williams falls down. Haldgaard jumps on top. They're fighting for it to jump off. And OKC has struggled knocking down threes consistently. This is a good thing. Alex Caruso has been a star. There is no one within 10 feet of him. And that's what you want to see, them knocking down the open shot, especially on passes from FTA and J-Dub. The officials weren't over the scores there. They're probably checking to see whether or not they should have reset the shot clock. Was there a change of possession? Right now, the shot clock says 24. Arnstein and Nimard will jump. So they'll reset it. There was not possession, so they'll put it back to 12. Good talk. They're going to do it again. Don't see that very often. No, we saw a foul on a jump ball. That's clear in this series. So, official also get clobbered.
Jalen Williams is saying that Nemhard grabbed his wrist. I don't think that's what the officials are discussing.
So they'll do it again. It's not the easiest thing. It might seem easy, but to get the toss, players the way to the ball into the apex, that he does not. Yeah, shot clock already down to 8. They greet SGA and half. Gets Matt Turner, kicks it up to Caruso. Another good one. Race.
Can't park there, Jay side.
And again, it's been such a pivot point in the series. Screen comes high, he rejects it, but again, you don't contain him. He's downhill, they're going to score, and it's target practice to a shooter. So, Shea just making the right decisions.
Fourth, probably.
Mark. 2 free throws is the first ABC ESPN Wednesday. NBA Draft presented by State Farm. Then at 8 Eastern, then Thursday, ESPN. The second round, also sponsored by State Farm at 8 Eastern. And why? Under the fourth in Game 6. Well, the Pacers fell behind 10-2. They missed their first 8 shots. Nimard hit 2 big threes at 8. Pacers recovered from that slow start. Mason Wallace in. So aggressive drives to the end. And other pushes. Albert against FTA. 1-1.
No.
Not a big fan of that last turn.
Before the straight.
We'll get back to it in a second. It's like 2 turns before the turn 9. I don't like turn 9.
Okay.
You get in a situation like this, you just sick to your stomach for the young man.
You just never know when to actually start my turn in, or
We'll take a timeout.
Yeah, turn 9's a tricky one. It's an awkward shaped apex in my opinion.
yeah.
And your car, you can have a great feeling of the car on the turn in, but the exit, you're either tight or you're losing your rear.
Ah, that's a wall!
Wrapped in a flour tortilla with this cheese and pickles prove that big hummus.
she's real tight going there right now. I can get a 145. I know I can.
Yeah. And then it's theirs. When you need a lift,
Woo!
a big financial friend, your BFF, experience, strong enough to help you push beyond financial cost. Even when you have a big
Hey, don't panic, but I'm right behind you.
You may not be related, but you're still family. Don't just give them everything. But give your whole heart and whole bones. Because it feels good to raise up the community that raised you. You are a fighter. This is your wood. Liddell, you're a fighter. And now, this is your
Give me your draft.
That's a $6.2 million.
No.
You're kidding. We need to find you another banana. Some banana.
gentlemen.
Hey.
Oh, I'm out of gas. You son of a bitch.
Come on, get up here.
Oh, see? Hell yeah. It won't let me go into neutral. What the fuck? Yeah! Woo!
We're turning.
Uh,
Uh-oh! Oh, no!
I got
That's
you,
actually-
friend.
That's actually like really hard. All right, no, keep going. What are you doing? Keep going. I got it. I can do this backwards. Promise. Hi. How are you? Oh my God. Why are you going so fast? Zach, why are you going so fast? What the fuck? Ah! I gotta go this way. I gotta go this way. It's really hard to drive with a rear view.
Turn left, go right.
All right, go. Hit me. Fast you can go. Ready, go. Oh my God. I impressed myself. Oh shit! I'm dead.
Not yet. Not yet.
Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Let's just go down the straight like this. Let's see how fast we can get it as fucking. Just square it up with the straight.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
I don't think I got
Can
it.
you roll?
If you hit me, I can. But not. Be gentle. Don't do that shit that you normally do. Just be loving. All right, now go. That's not loving, asshole. You're gonna have to go harder. Oh wait, hold on. That was a really fast Porsche going backwards. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I got disqualified. Oh,
All right,
man.
I got it in neutral.
Hang on.
Hit me.
Hold on. Clear his black flag real quick. Or clear his penalties. Clear penalties. There you go.
Yeah, there you
All
go.
right. Yay. I gotta come back around then, so give me a second.
You're not even facing the right direction. There you
What-
go.
Well, maybe if you tried your wheel turn the right way.
Oh, I'm fucking sorry. Kind of hard when the car's broketed because I got slammed into a wall twice. Like, gun it. I'm not even holding brakes.
Are you in neutral?
Yes, I'm in neutral. Apparently you can't do this, but you're lifting the ass end of my car up.
I'm in
Are you doing a
6th gear.
burnout? Are you doing a burnout right now? Hey, Zach, you want to see something funny? Ready, go. You go into a wall? Damn it.
I'm coming around.
Hold on. Oh. Let's wait here. Let's have Sam come around. I just want to see how fast we can push somebody down the straight.
Mm-hmm.
Just out of curiosity now.
Hey, get ready to clear my black flag. Oh, you're all the way down there. Never mind. All right, just give me a second. Give me 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Oh, shit.
Clear my black flag, please.
I guess we're pushing Jason.
Probably.
Break it in his car.
Yeah, just the wall.
You're not serving any penalties.
Sweet. There's probably
There
going to
you
be
go.
another one because I'm completely ignoring the chicane.
Ignore the boot.
All right.
Should probably turn my car off and let my water tent cool down. Oh, you didn't skip the boot. What a pussy.
How do I skip the boot?
You go straight out of the carousel.
Really?
I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you. Need to drive. My water temp is not a happy camper right now.
Over a 24-second violation. It's the art that we talk about this time.
In front of me.
Fucking yell at me.
All right, put it into neutral.
Yep, it's in neutral.
And start pushing them.
It's not letting me. Can you
Put it in
neutral.
first.
put it in first and start rolling?
Yeah.
All right, now clutch in.
Okay.
All right, go Zach.
$111. Oh no!
Hang on, hang
How
on,
fast
hang
can we
on.
go?
I got to about
I didn't-
115.
I didn't hear no bell.
Stop hitting me. Oh, your engine's fucking cooking right now, Zach. Yeah.
Come on, push. Push, come push. I'm going as fast as my car will allow me.
60, 70.
My car is shutting off, dude.
Get out of the way.
Whee!
Alright. Yeah, nice try, fucker. So watch.
Hey,
Follow
you
me.
blew it up.
Come on. Come on,
Man,
class.
Damn it.
Going on a field trip.
Make no mistake, Casey just noticed contending TJ is a big part of the evening. Get down in the stance, wonderful defense.
Okay, so I cut the chicane, or the bus stop, right?
Yeah. Now watch.
Takes the ball and grab it.
That's not straight, dickhead. That's a right.
You can see him grabbing his
That is the definition of a right turn.
I said coming out of the carousel.
Go straight. Straight was the other fucking way. Ah, Jason, don't kill me!
Trying to jinx me into.
What?
I'm gonna drive the widest GT3 car you've ever seen. That may or may not have been what I did to the French dudes last night. I'm not kidding. So
I kid you not, I did not hit a wall there.
Really?
I really didn't.
What, you just spun?
Yeah, I just kept it sideways. I stayed like inches off the wall.
Oh my god! Can I still drive? Can I? No, I can't. I'm gonna take my hands off the steering wheel. Douche. I gotta see that. Hold on.
Dude, I crashed so hard even iRacing didn't even.
So you said, fuck the chicane. All right. Hey, Zach.
How I didn't wall here. Huh.
Here you go.
Hang on.
Hold on. I'm going to show you something. This is what... I'll leave the activity for sure, so I'm not smoking my fucking computer. And then I'm going to send it in the Throttle Works into...
Dang. Did you just have your interior detailed? It's pretty clean in here.
Not what I wanted to do.
Over the years, this year they turned it around for their first championship in LKC.
Okay. Here you go. Upload a file. Go look at the crashes and saves. That's what you just did. You clipped into the car.
Nice.
Oh, I mean, it would have been cool if you didn't kill me.
We need all the boys to get Wreckfest and play Wreckfest together.
Dude, that'd be ridiculous. And I love that. I had it on Xbox. It was so fun.
Yeah, I have it on Xbox too. We'll have to get Wreckfest 2 when it comes out.
Alt F1. There's another picture for the Tizine. Alright, now, for serious practice real quick. Zach, why are you in my car?
What are you talking about?
What the I was like, what the fuck was that? I saw your helmet.
I'm a navigator.
Oh.
Turn right now.
Right now? Wow, I cranked it right and it did nothing. No.
Fucking GT3 drivers, dude.
Fucking LMP2 drivers, dude.
You said seriousness.
I know, I want to follow you through.
Trying to rally his guys. Hey. We're still in this. It's like they're marked for a top now. Can't keep going. ball, play our game. But right now, Pascal just trying to rally the guys, letting this still got a job to do.
Getting one of his lost initially is the first step. The second step is certain things that he does that nobody on the team can do. So they're going to miss the most without him on that.
Well, it's really the continuation of his pace, his tactic, his shot creation. This game early, it was his shot make, but like you said, John the move on. It's not the difficult thing an athlete can do. Still has an opportunity to win an NBA championship.
They'll fall in the act of shooting. Two more free throws for Pascal
145.
Siakam.
Set the
Wallace picks
benchmark.
up his first.
This is off a switch. This is what I was talking about, Mike. When he's got the opportunity in the post, which is where he caught this, and he's got a small something out of it, gets a couple. There's some great execution by Indiana.
Got about 16 points, 13 rebounds in game 6. He's so steady, so.
Jason, if you want to try and figure out the Porsche, kind of figure it out, you can either on the Twitch, which probably help you more because you can see my telemetry, or just go in my cockpit and watch, so you can see how like lenient this car really is.
Okay. I'm a little familiar with it. I drove it at the Nürburgring for the 24 hours. I'm familiar with it a little bit, but I just got to learn this track a little better.
Yeah.
So that'll probably help me out more than anything, just seeing where and how you're braking and turning.
Yeah.
Picks up his second.
And we talk about tempo basketball. You try and change direction. Now look, I'm going to go three-way and slip out. When you throw that ball to Hartenstein, you know that he's looking to pass. And that is just a play by Caruso. Fake the screen, slip out before they can switch.
Bradley was playing his third straight game. He missed 18 days. Hip injury after the game 5 of the conference finals. He's only played large and tight 2 games and 18 minutes in the finals. Only 10 games off the bench. Signed a 10-day contract in March of the injury. He's become an important player. He's getting inside.
His ability, limited experience, he just touched on. And Wake, this young man has committed himself.
It's a pair of free throws. 10 minutes here in the second. It's a floater. Push down. That's going to be the second foul.
No.
It's gonna help you.
Okay, can't take that much. That much curb. Don't do that.
LMP rally car, nice.
Mm-hmm. Turns out it's a really bad car for that.
A little low.
Sorry if you guys can hear my phone.
You're good.
You're from Indiana too, Zach?
Yep.
I'm up around. I'm north of Lafayette. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down in Indianapolis, but I work up at Grissom.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too far from me.
I don't know what it is about the Pacers' turnover numbers at OKC. Turned over way too much there.
Gets him out of his comfort zone, but like I said, these things, for example, the smaller defenders from OKC anytime each gets to the paint, flips it up wide, shot. And another foul would be for the Lisa.
Yeah, Mike, the Pacers have just made an official saying that Tyrese Halliburton, right for leg injury, he will not.
Halliburton's out for the rest of the game.
That hurts.
So much of his team to play in an NBA Finals, and here he helped bring his team to a Game 7.
All right, what is the
They said
actual time on there?
they said the Pacers sacrificed Ursay to get this far, so did Halliburton just sacrifice himself for them to win it?
Track Titan.
The building went silent the first time in all the games that we've ever done here. You can tell the Thunderbirds felt awful. Let's go back to Lisa.
Yeah, Mike, just talking to Tyrese just about how his leg was doing. He said there was some soreness, some pain. Thought that they had been doing a great job treating around the clock. But he said, I'm through game 6 much better than he thought. And he's definitely in a better state. Point to be. Like you said, he knew that but he said it had to do he was regretted with place. Right? He didn't give it a chance.
Men so much doing to be out there. Even stiff hard. Hampton's done beautiful look, and Turner is stopped off for an excellent pitch.
So they downsized, which means Jalen Williams is playing, which means if Indiana is patient, you should be able to find the mismatch. Jalen switches because you're trying to prevent the triple drive. But eventually, find the 5-man because they don't have the size at the rim. Really good execution.
And then this is a good throw. One of the reasons why I think they went like this is because Pascal is outside of the game. When Pascal leaves the game, they don't have the same type of advantage it goes with Obi. Yes, Miles Turner is a stretch five, likes to play out there, can roll. But this is an opportunity for OKC to play spot. Turner has been their third leading scorer in these finals. They have 8 players averaging double figures. And now missing their star point guard, SGA. Triple the foul. And Martin's first. Free throws. This Alexander.
Shea Gillis Alexander. Middle where you see the arm.
Oh, okay.
Shea, just a brilliant offensive player, but I got to say this about this young kid.
Okay, so it's
his defense, his willingness at times to
fifth,
go
first one, fourth, second one.
to absorb this MVP night and to continue to compete. It has been special to watch that young man, as it has been special to watch SGA. What a head-to-head matchup.
Well, Richard, you know you go playoff run.
Hey, Sam. How much do I hate myself?
No, it really depends on how bad you want to do something really dumb on iRacing.
45 minutes in the GTE at Le Mans.
What class is that for? Because I would do it. Is it for B and above?
Yeah. It's the GTE Sprint Series.
I mean, you just did it. Is there any rain?
No.
Okay, then you're fine.
But I haven't done it in this car.
Just use the Porsche, and you'll feel it'll come to you because it handles a lot like a Porsche on meth. So it's fucking fast.
Setup though.
Man.
Citrus
Open
garage.
setup?
Yeah, it's open setup. Track Le Mans. No, they don't have a GTE.
Just use the base then. Or unless you want me to find you one, I can.
I'm only gonna have 8 minutes to practice with it, so I'll probably just use the base.
Nope, that ain't it. That is not how you take that corner. It's 200.
What would happen if car companies did the same?
Cancel. Withdrawal. Draw. Trading paints. Trading paints. He doesn't have a Porsche GTE up, does he?
No, we'll ask him though. I gotta give that man money for all the work he's been doing. Because basically he's gonna have to do every car we got.
We need samples from living dinosaurs.
Want to take samples? Fine.
Porsche 911 RSR. Porsche 911 RSR.
Oh my god.
Just
I got my ass kicked. Because I was sitting in a fucking chair for almost 24 hours.
Just meals.
I said to withdrawal, why did you... I hate iRacing. I told iRacing to withdraw, and it still loaded in the session. I'm trying to find a paint
See
scheme
what
real
the
quick.
official ones we got. How much do I hate my life? Let's do the Ringmeister with a fucking... Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
With the VW.
Yep. Fuck it. Let's fuck it. I'm about to...
Leave Jason? You're just gonna leave Jason like that?
No,
It's
he
all good.
backed out, didn't he?
I'm
No, that
still
was-
here.
Oh,
I
I'm
backed
sorry,
him.
brother.
That's all good. I think I was pretty much done anyways.
To this the ultimate wireless hack.
Should I be basic and just go with a Rexy design?
Just go with, yeah, just something basic.
$10 a
dude.
month for 1
Not that big
year,
a deal.
guaranteed. Stream, scroll, browse, or
See, it is. Like every other Porsche that's gonna be in here.
That's it. Friendly cost. But you already knew that, didn't you?
I don't know if this is a good idea,
Guaranteed for 1 year.
what I'm about to do, because it's probably going to
think
make
I
me
ever
really
com-
angry.
I don't think I finished it full without dying.
Really?
Yeah, it's a rough one.
Well, let's hope my I rating goes up. Or my safety rating. Because I got fucked.
Let's dance, Paradise. Dicey back.
The things are coming.
Rainmaster's got GT3s at Red Bull Ring.
Challenge.
Yeah, it's rough.
Is it?
Unless you're Sam.
Oh, stop it. That's the only track I know I know where the wet line is. It's the only track. I'm like, yep, I know where to go here.
I did qualify ahead of him.
Scoreboard. Scoreboard. Just saying. I also technically came in P2. NGLR. Technically. From last. So. Scoreboard. This is such a terrible idea.
You're telling me. I'm about to punish myself on the track we just punished ourselves on.
Such a bad idea. Oh my god, this is such a bad idea. Oh. Yeah, fuck that. We're putting the racing line on for the ring. There's in the car I don't know. Race line comes on. Judge me if you want. That's fine. But driving line, 100% going on. This thing handles like a fucking piece of shit too.
Pressure defense. This time he's just going to walk into a break. Shea patiently waiting for him to line up. He doesn't have to dribble. It's just catch and shoot.
Man.
Wallace, his second foul. Free throws again. Miles
Jason, if you want to watch me die like 10 times, just go to Twitch.
All right. That always sounds like fun.
Oh shit, fuck.
During commercials, he went outside, practiced that left-handed layup. He's the longest tenured pacer, 10 years, and so much here.
And you can feel like the unloading of the car through the steering.
I almost want to join. This looks like fun.
Dude, Zach and I did a practice session and we couldn't get through like the first half. And the car does go airborne.
I love Nürburgring. I might have to join this.
Oh, fuck. But the worst part is it's not like you're driving or my driving or Zach's driving. It's all the other
it's
assholes.
everybody else. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I'm supposed to be doing 6-gear tap on this. Oh, my God.
That's the Volkswagen?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Hey, but you could take curbs. So there's that.
And grass.
And grass. And it likes it. It doesn't kill you. My God.
Getting deja vu right now.
Fuck. Well, just don't let your computer crash.
Why would you even say that?
Well, being an American server and we'll be all right. Dude, I need an e-brake. This is going to make me want to buy an e-brake.
Better start a rally division then for
Throttle Works? That'd be kind of cool.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why was that so loud?
That
Hello.
Hi, what's up? Good looking?
How's it going,
Like,
guys?
was that the announcement of Timbo is here?
So that's my intro music, dude.
No, your intro music needs to be the fucking Max, Super Max. You have earned that. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. If
like
you're
so much
feeling
fun.
really ballsy, dude, like super ballsy, Tim, try the Nürburgring with a rally car. It's a thing.
I saw it. I've driven like the
Choose
Subaru and the Beetle and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do like the Nürburgring. I might give it a try. But it's like it's the end of the week, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm doing it right now. Oh my God. If you look at my stream, you'll see why it is. Dude,
fun.
This is not. No. This is not fun. I'm just doing
like
this. And then Zach was like, hey, how much do I hate myself? I was like, I don't know. It depends. He's like, I'm going to go do GTEs on the Le Mans track. I was like, okay. Even though we just killed ourselves for 24 hours as a team.
I'm punishing myself for my piss poor performance.
How are you? How's your punishment going?
It's just practice right now.
Oh, okay.
My God, this is actually kind of fun. I'm not going to lie.
Zach, what were you saying about the time slots? I asked you about. I don't know if you already answered it or not. I didn't read.
So, what I'm thinking. Here, hold on. Let me park the car. So, like me and Cam, we will run this Saturday at 7 a.m. race.
Okay.
While we're racing that, most likely Sam, he will spectate and broadcast it, so that way one of the drivers casting.
That's a wall.
And then then you and Sam will do whatever other time slot there is that you guys want to do, and then it'll probably have to be Cam or somebody else would have to broadcast for you guys, showing you guys'. That's what I was. So that way, because there's no guarantee that we would all in the same split of that slot ways.
Put your mic closer to your face because it keeps cutting out.
Yeah, your voice activation is go into Discord's voice and video settings. And then look for input sensitivity and turn off the automatic input sensitivity and set it to be like slightly above what your room's default is.
Settings. Where's my settings? There it is.
Yeah, when you turn off the automatic, you'll be able to see like where like the resting audio of your room is, and you can just set it to a little bit above that. So when you speak, it'll go over, but you want it to be as low as it can be without it being like always
Is that
on.
better?
Yes.
It should be better when you like start talking in more complete sentences.
Is this better for you? How is your day going?
Very good.
Okay. As I was saying, me and Cam, I'm going to say we're going to run the 7 a.m. on Saturday for a time slot. While me and him are running that, Sam will spectate us and broadcast our race for us so we can just focus on driving and not streaming unless Cam's probably going to fucking stream his POV. And then you guys would run one of the other time slots, and either Cam or I would be in there spotting and streaming for you guys. So we're not running at the same time, and we can capture both cars in a race.
I think he's thinking. I don't know what he's doing.
If you want, I'm not necessarily too invested in streaming as a whole medium for smaller events like this.
No, I'll do it.
Apart from like the big ones. If you want to do it, you guys can do that.
Yeah, no,
I'll probably just stream like my own stuff.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, that's fine.
Somebody in my split on this Le Mans race has a 0.2 iRating.
You're in danger. You will die. This probably isn't the smartest way for me to go.
You're doing more Le Mans?
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? A hosted or official or a league or?
It's an official. It's the B class GTE Sprint.
GTE Sprint. Okay, I'm doing Daytona fixed GT3 because I've been doing that through the week. I'm trying to commit to doing the GT3 weekly stuff because I like GT3s. And error failed to connect to the race server. Okay, that's weird. I haven't really committed to iRacing in the past. I've tried it a few times in the past and basically gave up after getting out of rookies both times. So I don't want to do that anymore. I want to commit to the series. I'm way out of rookies now, so I'm already B license, almost A license. So I have more of a selection, so I want to commit to a series, and I've already bought a bunch of the tracks and stuff for GT3.
Yeah,
and try and get points and be like at the end of the season, get like the credits for, you know, what I'm talking about. Why can I not connect to the server? What's going on? I can't connect to iRacing. Apparently I'm Div 5. I don't know. I don't know what the
divisions are. Yeah, I don't either. But no, I'll stream the 6 hour, and then it'll be me and you, Timbo, in the Porsche. I set a 147 something with all of the track parameters on there. We'll talk more about it during the week. I know we just got off a race, so this is more just to say hi to everybody and talk, not talk race right now. Since
absolutely
we just suffered. I get 7 minutes of practice. Absolutely. By the way, Jason's in here. He's one of our followers, and he's also a part of the team.
Hi, Jason.
Hello. Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening. I don't talk much.
Not
a big talker.
Get Bruh, thank you.
Or you can come spot and watch me suffer. Oh wait, you said you're doing the Daytona race?
I'm trying to. It won't connect to the server. I'm gonna force close iRacing and anything that's in the background on that.
What shifter do you have, Tim? Shifter and e-brake?
I have the Aeologs handbrake. It's a guy that makes them in Russia, in his garage, I think. But it's It's an analog handbrake. It's really high quality. I can send you the link to it. They have a sequential shifter as well if you want that. I don't know if they have an 8 shifter, but I have the Sim Magic DS8X 8 shifter. It's an 8-speed shifter that has a switch to go to sequential as well.
Okay. Because I'm realizing that I might want to partake in the drift party because I like sliding places.
Okay.
Just
so
eventually.
the Analog's handbrake it's $180 and it takes a while to come in. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
Logitech.
I think that's because they're in a war right now, but I could be wrong.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, I did buy it long before Putin invaded Russia. The second
Putin
time.
is Russia.
Putin invaded Ukraine. Whatever the words in my brain.
Sorry, I just had to mess with you there.
Putin is Russia. Technically, Putin invaded Russia too. A lot of people forget. The first country that dictators take over is their own.
Yeah, that's true. Fair point. Touche.
But Logitech recently just came out with a shifter, and it's a shifter and handbrake, and it's actually $10 cheaper. And
Is it open ecosystem though, or is it Logitech only?
well, it's a USB. It's just USB. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
almost all sim racing hardware and stuff like this is
Parameters?
going to be
Oh, okay.
open system for PC. The only time you really worry about compatibility like that is if a game can only accept one device, which yeah, that's not the case for most racing games I've played. Assetto Corsa, iRacing, rally games, a lot of them will accept inputs from multiple devices at the same time. Now, I have a Logitech wheel, and my wheel has a USB hub on the back. That only accepts Logitech ecosystem.
Right.
But you could plug this shifter in and use it connected to your PC with basically any wheel. It's just a separate USB device. The thing that's nice about the shifter is that it's a shifter and a handbrake. So if you want it to be a shifter, it can be. If you want to play rally games and you want it to be a sequential handbrake, you can do that too. The only downside is that often with rally games, when you're driving a rally car with a sequential shifter, you also want a handbrake. And if you want to do drifting, you don't want a sequential shifter. You want an H pattern. So the solution for that is to have a handbrake and a shifter that's more like my shifter, which is an H pattern shifter that can switch to sequential. There's not too many of those. They're a little more expensive, but I will see if I can find one.
Because I definitely need it for this, so I can throw it into the corners.
I mean, this is gonna be done after tomorrow, though.
Oh, that's true.
Wiping and reaching the back to make sure it has a big job.
It's not the first finals for Haldgaard, first NBA final. It was the Major League final. He's the MVP.
If you want a handbrake, like if
Your
you
best
if
bet
you want like a
is
rally
to
handbrake, I
try
actually found a link.
GT3s, to be honest with you, just because GT3s are a lot more forgiving rather than trying to get it here. You know, my bad, Timbo.
There's a bunch of like really simple kind of metal construction racing handbrakes on Amazon that are all like in the like $50 range. Pretty much any of them would work. They're basically all the same thing. They're just guys making CNC machine metal and a really simple Arduino controller. All a handbrake is, if you have a separate handbrake, is a really simple board with a USB that outputs one signal. It's just an analog signal, like a joystick that only goes one way. So They're really easy. You can honestly DIY them pretty easy, and that's why they're so cheap if you get the kind of cheaper ones. If you want it to be like fancy looking and have like really good resistance, like really good springs and stuff,
Your wife's
that's when you
Etsy.
get more expensive. I would save your money on the handbrake and get the expensive shifter if you want a better experience.
That makes sense.
I'm looking up. You have Moza stuff, right?
Yep.
The Moza HGP shifter, I think, also does this. Let me check this out.
And this is why I don't do open lobby shit.
And
Goes
it's
from
gated. It
fun
looks pretty
to
good.
people that are dumb. I will forfeit. I will take the fucking loss on my safety rating. Jesus Christ. Could do the Porsche Cup at 7:45. Bless you.
It's needed.
Okay, so the Moza HGP shifter I'm looking at is not. It does not look like it's a sequential. It looks like it's just Moza's
H pattern.
H pattern. It's a good looking H pattern. It's gated, but
Jeff_082 just followed.
the only
What
thing
a
I worry
legend.
about with gated shifters that are open like that is that
Thanks
in
for the
a
follow.
sim racing rig, you're probably gonna. It's just in your house. It's open all the time. I'd be worried about like stuff getting in there. So the SimMagic one is closed on the top. I'm sure it feels great for H shifter, but it does not have sequential.
There's a Chinese company out there. They're called Simpson, and I've heard some pretty good stuff about them. And their stuff is not super duper expensive, you know.
This place.
So I almost got a set of
Okay.
pedals from them until I found the ones I really wanted, you know.
Gotcha. Simpson PC shifter, 6+ reverse, H gear shifter. Well, it's 6+
But
reverse.
I also do like SimMagic as well. I really like SimMagic.
Dude, if you like the SimMagic DS8X, which is one I have, I mean, it is from what I'm looking at, it's about the $369 mark.
Holy
It's a
shit.
little expensive. I'm super happy with it. I think I think it would be worth it if you really want to invest in that kind of driving. But I got it because I really like toge racing and rally stuff as well. I really like all kinds of driving, especially with an H pattern. So I really wanted the ability to just set up one shifter that will do. I have paddles on my wheel, obviously, but I really wanted to switch between H pattern and sequential without changes to the setup. And I already have a separate handbrake because I bought the handbrake a long time ago. And that's still going solid. It's great. Apart from
changes in this game 7 already. More than 5 points. Stephen A. Someone's gonna have to put on their cape and bring this one home.
I don't know. That's if that's what you want to do.
Right.
But I would, if you want to get the expensive shifter, you can save money on the handbrake. You can get like a $50 handbrake. But you know how this hobby is. I'm sure your pedals were probably also in the range of $400 something or more.
Yeah, my pedals were 500 and yeah.
There you
People don't tell you how expensive sim racing is.
I know.
It's an expensive ass hobby.
I'm happy. People, I show people my setup, and I'll tell them like, yeah, that was about $1,000 for the monitor, about $1,000 for the chair and rig it's all connected to, about $1,000 for the wheel, about $1,000 for the handbrake, shifter, and pedals put together, about $2,000 for the computer to run it all, or more. I think it was about $3,000 for the computer to run it all. About $1,000 for the other monitor I have. And then adding up all the webcams, ring lights, keyboard, mouse, stream deck, battery backup.
I thought I had a tire going flat, but it's just the jets flying over for Le Mans.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all the accessories. I fucking rounded up to another $1,000, and then you're not even at the games yet. That's just the setup. And granted, all of that has been a long, over time building it up. But it's it's the hobby. It's ask people how much their golf clubs and golf membership cost, and they're hitting a stick with a ball.
Yep.
Hitting a ball with a stick. You know what I mean?
Homes.com is the best.
Anyway,
I'm eating my free pizza from last night.
I have missed the registration for the iRacing thing because I was just rambling. But let me. I still have to force close iRacing stuff.
To the Kia
gut-wrenching moment here in the first quarter. Tyrese Halliburton goes down with what his father, John Halliburton, told our Lee's also is an Achilles injury. He linked off to the court with the help of his teammate and the Pacers staff. This was heartbreaking, devastating.
It is. You can't follow for one to play on the biggest stage. Important game.
Oh, this is gonna. Oh, moderately wet.
Highlight because in the absence of Tyrese Halliburton, it was the other Stephen A. that really needed to step up for the Indiana Pacers, and they rolled
It's nothing like last night.
Okay, well I missed that race. That's okay. When is the next one? Next one's gonna be fucking 11 o'clock. Not worry about it. I could do Ringmeister. Ringmeister's at 10. That'll give me a few hours, almost an hour to practice. 40 minutes to practice.
There you go.
What's
It's a
sports car challenge is at the Bend, but it's with cars I don't know.
You could go further your Max Verstappen and go do the Rainmeister.
Rainmeister.
Yeah, the
Rain,
Rainmaster.
okay.
Rainmaster and Ringmeister. I'm sorry.
Where's Rainmaster at?
It is at the Red Bull Ring.
Don't have it.
15-minute race. Oh, it's one of my favorite tracks.
Told me that you would need to play Quickstart for if Tyrese Halliburton was hampered this game to go. That is now coming to fruition. But defensively, they get the ball out of Shay's hands and maybe force it into being more facilitator.
I'm running way more wing than everybody else.
We have learned lessons.
People are flying by me on the long straights.
Yeah, but are you catching them in the curves?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well then, it's all a matter of getting just enough separation then.
I'm easily beating them in the corners. They're flying fucking by me.
What place are you on?
11th. I started 12th. It's up to 9th and going into T1.
Dry out there.
This halftime report is presented by Kia. Movement that inspires. Touches black. They say a lot. They say much. They stay agreeable. We'll find prestige. Even a little way. They're darker than the darkest night. Make you see.
There's a Watkins Glen GT3 and
Kia. Movement that inspires.
Delara and Cadillac. Okay, so it's
The 6 hours of the
it's
Glen.
IMSA. It's IMSA. There's a it's called Motor City Racing, IMSA series. I'm not sure how long this race is. It's a 25-minute race.
There you go.
It's a league.
So don't settle for disappointment. This summer at Dave and Buster's, when you take
This whole like locked ABS shit and TC is annoying.
I can't. Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to join it. I have to spectate it. That sucks. Okay, screw that.
And we have shop everything every month.
Get to walk right in. You see me making your chicken. This is gonna be in your bowl.
Fresh ingredients every day.
It's your path. It's your path. What you will see in the next minutes, hours, that follow may convince you you've gone to sports heaven. Right now, you're standing on the edge of tomorrow.
It's good, doesn't it? Be more than human. What is the price? Do you know what it is?
Oh, there's a Brands Hatch GT3 race that's coming on June 28th, which is Saturday. So that's the same day as the 6 hours of the Glen.
Welcome back to the Kia halftime.
I guess we're gonna do the Glen and not that then.
Nothing short of sensational, magical this postseason. The Indiana Pacers have been defined by a toughness and grit that really started with the way that Tyrese finishes these sorts of improbable games and cutbacks, and they're going to need to find a way to dig deep without him tonight, especially against Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who's been so focused. They threw a double team at him, and it hasn't worked. Shea, get into his spot. Get it out.
From the opening tap, this is the one member moment. It's level up. This one level up. We're not about to win this game. The weakness we talked about before the game, this OKC Thunder, is their 3-point shooting. They're 4 of 18. They're starters, guys. 1 of 10. You can't wait. You got to be better than that. You got to be better than that to win this game. Coach the will to start this third quarter. You at home, then the quick play intended. Go all out.
Tell you from the jump that they're doing exactly. But I'd imagine that Roberson is back in the room, giving one heck of a speech to his teammates right now.
Is presented by Kia. Movement that inspires. This presentation of the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Should I register for the Bend? It's 5 minutes left.
Yeah, you
in
like that track.
GT4s. I do like the track. I really.
But you don't like the cars.
No, I don't like the cars. I'm doing it. Fuck it. We ball.
Don't forget about the Grizzlies.
I will do it with no practice. I had a very little practice in the GT4s earlier.
Number 1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate.
This will be fun.
Rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose no sweat and time place the most. Is it in here?
Meta, Buster Frank again.
Last time you had her, please been Frank at Ben's and Frank. Go get us another Frank. I can't remember what Frank looked like. Frank was in Frank. Bag it. Now, Jack. Guy.
Who's that?
This is one of the greatest stages in all of sport. A lot of fun, man.
Would you guys be interested in hosting a race at the Bend on the long configuration that maybe is either GT3 or multi-class?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking the team, Throttle Works Racing.
Absolutely, I would. Hosting a race or hosting a like? Yeah, I'd do it all day. You'd have to. How many of your followers would want to play that too? Just kind of leave it open to them. And...
I have no clue.
Your Central Indiana Ford dealer. Causes occur. That's at least as easy as someone to talk to.
Launch error.
I got somebody for that.
What?
I got somebody for that.
Launching. It says that it's launching. If I have to back out of this, I'm going to be really sad because I was having fun.
Estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today and go get them, buddy.
Oh yeah, I remember these cars. You have to like fucking. You can't drive in second gear. You have to go in third minimum.
Nothing's changed.
It's not letting me launch, motherfucker. You may join your session. Bullshit.
I did those changed.
The struggle here. Forfeit. Oh no. Sim starting. Apparently iRacing's being a little special today.
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award.
Okay, it's a lot better in the GT4, having not driven the GT3 today and having not driven the GT3 at the Bend in a few days.
Okay. Hey, how do you do the time trials where you get safety rating and stuff? Does anybody know?
Oh, sorry about that guy.
You just got to do like the official ones that they put up.
You can do a time trial to any official series, even if it's not a time trial. You can do a time trial for any official series. I just don't know how to do it. You have to Google that. I just know it's possible.
Okay. So the time attack ones, right? I can use those.
What do you mean time attack? If you go to time attacks are a separate thing. There's a time attack tab in the iRacing UI, but that's not what I'm talking about. Those are very limited. There's exactly you just get what you get there. But you can also time attack any track and car combo that has an official series live.
Go to the series you want, and when you click on it, if you go where it says register, you go below that. There's a little arrow saying more ways to race. Just scroll down there, and they'll take you your time trial and if it's ranked or not.
Okay, that sounds right.
Yep, scroll down a little bit. There you go.
Boom. Hell yeah, because I'm tired of dealing with people. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. These people are something else. They're all fucking retarded. Right, my wife isn't home from work yet.
This young man with the ball is battling a wrist injury. Doesn't look confident.
This way.
And has missed on occasion. They've been giving him a lot of attention at every
Dude, I don't have anything to do at work tomorrow. Like nothing. Like, we're gonna load up and leave. Like I don't know. And then he goes on vacation. We've got
back to their locker rooms, fired up, yelling down the hallway as they walk. Can do this.
For sure, gotta go grocery shopping.
What he said to his players because the Pacers are playing inspired by him there. He said we've got to stay present.
Because if I could just spam time trials to get back into B and open up the stuff that I like, that would be cool. Because didn't Cam do that? Or did you do? Somebody did that we know. Just spam time trials.
Yeah, Cam did that. I did NEC and then the Nürburgring 24.
I think the 6 hours at the Glen and then the 24 hours of Spa will put me into the A class. Finally. Because, I mean, if I would have just listened to Zack and left it alone, because I had a 3.5B, I had enough races. I was good to go. I was like, okay, I'm going to do these B class races. And then I did the Nuremberg GTE, was doing really good. Got taken out there, and then we kind of got the Monza race that we kind of were like, oh, we're going to do this. Which was a bad idea, Zach. You shouldn't have done that.
Hey, a little bit.
Especially in the McLaren. I wasn't used to it yet. I'm just going to use those as my excuse. That's the case. Oh. Yeah, 4 people watching, bro? Say what? Say what?
They're all of our brain cells combined.
Not wrong. Yes.
That's 3,000. Wow, listen, sense. I'm just gonna tell it. Look like a trouble there. But it all doesn't indicate. But at the end of the day, you got to play. And when it's on top, he'll just Alexander got corner. This time, he'll go home.
So my gloves came in a day late and $1 short.
Hey, you
Hey.
gotta start collecting VIN rewards.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ah, what the fuck?
My wife.
Imagine all the fuck. What, did they think you were gay or something?
No, they know I'm like. I would hope that nobody thinks I'm gay, but I mean, whatever, dude. I was in the army.
I think
So
I don't judge.
Look, everybody, this is what I got.
Oh, you're on. You're a cam. You're a cam model now.
I'm a cam girl.
Hey.
I will save the Zen points, or you just. Oh, how about you just?
Thousands of points you've fucking.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
I didn't know they had a thing,
You
dude.
better be getting more. I want those fucking points.
Yes, dear. Dude,
Yeah.
these are sick.
Right
Hey,
now.
they have another set. They're like no, your sugar skull's on this leg.
No,
sorry,
it's not.
it's on
Wrong
this one.
bitch.
What the fuck up? They got ones like that. I almost got them, but I didn't.
Pick that up.
Oh, it's a dry one. Oh, that right there. Do these fit? They do. Nice and tight, the way I like them. These are cool, huh? Yeah, so I can strut. Nobody could see my hands. They can only see from like my neck up.
You're just a fucking floating head.
I'm a floating head neck.
I believe they call it a bust.
Oh, yeah, he does have a point. By the way, Timbo said that I believe they call it a bust. Are you walking like that? Does your back hurt? You're like doing the weird back limp thing.
I heard.
Myself today? For the store?
Yeah. Fucking goal, and I like podcast everybody else in the department. And I'm like, my back's starting to really fucking hurt from carrying this goddamn department. If everybody else could possibly do their job, that'd be great.
So if anybody wants the gloves I have, they're from Track Racer, and they're really sick. Something's going on with iRacing. I might have to force close the UI.
Did I tell you yesterday about the chick who got the cooler?
No, you did not tell me about the chick that brought the cooler.
She came in. That's it. Right?
Way out there. Here's your calling. Here's to really care. Go for it. Just do. You grab cars for those who choose to do more than simply me.
This is Patrick. Kevin was born in 1998, the year of the first Google search. And as a teenager, whatever Ted was looking for, Google helped him find it. Music video. After a year, it was always.
I'll take the dog out again. Hold on. Grandpa texted me 2 hours ago, 22 hours ago.
Fortunately, Google still is working. Even with his question on a lot of it in one.
But something cool happening tonight
Oh,
in
Paul
the
E.
city, and still gets me home at a reasonable time.
Just how Ted didn't even know he was looking. Hey, turns out that high school. Luckily, you can
Shoulder
just
hurts from
ask
yesterday.
Google.
That's kind of our specialty.
Activity. Oh. So I really got to find non-copyrighted music for the streams.
Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed, used in any
Yep.
the express written consent of the NBA.
It sucks. I guess I could just look up a playlist on come on Spotify. How long of a race would you want to do there for the full layout?
2 hours minimum. I want it to be something endurance-y.
So let's do a 3 hour then. Let's do it because most people that are just getting into endurance don't really want to do like 6 or 12 or 24 like our psychotic places or our psychotic selves. So I think that maybe
About
we do
4 hours would be perfect for a team of 2 people.
Okay.
And manageable for one person, I think. For the people that really like endurance and just want to do it themselves. Do we want to target to have teams or do we want to target to...
We could target teams, but can't you be one person on a team? I think there's a way to do that, isn't there?
Well, yeah, you can, but like... We don't have to make it a requirement, but like...
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what I meant.
You know...
Mickey, come on.
We would recommend, hey, it's supposed to be for teams.
I think that's a good idea. To be honest with you.
Like for NEC, like Nürburgring 24 hours, it's a team event, but you can allow minimum players is one person per team.
Yeah.
So like you can do it as teams of 2 or 3 or 1.
That's a good idea.
But I was thinking not necessarily doing it as a, not as something for us to race in, but as something for us to stream to grow the stream and grow awareness and stuff like that.
I like that idea. What do you think,
And
Zack?
and basically announce it to all the regular endurance racing group of people, that we're hosting it. And if we get 100 people, that'd be top notch. If we get 20 people, it'll be a fun time.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a good idea. See, my wife thinks that's a great idea. So with the time trials, do you have to complete all 30? It's in the oven. Do you have to complete all 30 minutes or you just throw down a lap time and then call it?
I think you just have to complete successful lap times.
Yeah, there is a minimum amount of laps, and if you get an off track, you start over at 1. So it has to be clean.
Really? It starts over at 1?
Yeah, if you go off track, you have to run like consecutive laps cleanly.
Interesting.
Oh, well, as you can see on the stream, I just went off track, so that's good. As you were saying that, so that's fine.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, I don't remember if there's a minimum amount of laps. I think it's like 3.
Yeah, I'll spend like 4. Because I'm just going to do it that way until the 6 hour and the 24 hour. Cam, are you doing the 24 hour? Or Cam, sorry. Timbo, are you doing the 24 hour?
Of Spa?
Yeah.
When is it?
11th of July, I think.
There you go. Thank you.
No, I have. That's Friday, right?
It'll be a Saturday, I think.
Well,
It'll
the
for sure
11th
be a
is
Saturday.
the 11th
So-
is a Friday, so
So it'll probably be the 12th then.
probably not.
Shit. Okay.
I have to go to a funeral earlier that week,
sorry.
and
That's not fun. You asked me to put the pizza away, so I put the pizza away where it belongs.
in my belly.
If I ate her pizza, dude, she'd kill me. She already wanted to kill me when I ate her fucking everything else. You know what mochi is? I hope everybody knows
Yes.
what mochi is. So she got this fucking strawberry mochi, and it is so good.
Oh my god, I qualified so slow. Oh wait, no. This is multi-class. I'm dumb. I was comparing my time to the fucking GTP cars.
That's like a 40-second, 50-second fucking gap.
Well, it was because they did a 141 and I did a 158, but the fastest time in my class is actually 154. So 4 seconds is not a terrible.
Why is my brake bias that far?
Oh my god, we have to do the fucking pace lap. The pace lap of death on this track.
What, baby?
Oh, you're looking for a driver.
Wait, wind and hail, my favorite.
Fast.
Sweet, good thing I'm not working. Not working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Because my mechanic goes on vacation. Told you that.
William, I'm so sorry. I lost where I was. I read the 100 board as a 200 board. My bad.
This Monday and Tuesday? Dude. Which means that hoistway is going to be hot as shit. No.
Thank you.
No.
I'm gonna get off here, guys. I'll catch you later.
Alrighty.
You don't miss ABC. Game highlights right from the app. Okay. His day. His teammates are 6 for 12. They're 50% off of his.
Well, I mean, even with all the fuck ups we had, yesterday was fun. That was to you guys. That wasn't to the chat because there's nobody in chat right now.
Sorry, I'm in my race and people are talking in the chat.
Gets right into William. SPA, one-on-one.
Yeah, I turn off my air conditioning for immersion.
Okay. Most likely Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I work on the inside of 60-year-old jets that are insulated to fuck, and when it's 90 degrees, it's probably 150 in there.
Yes, ma'am.
For immersion.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Incredible. Get it. Here in a second.
Just did the 24 hours of Le Mans, and I had definitely, it didn't happen, but I had made the agreement to myself that if I had to shit, I was going to do it.
In the seat. This car is so floaty.
Alexander draws the foul as Turner and Tippard converge. So
What car are you in?
Guy is aggressive and attacking.
The fucking Porsche Cup car on the Spa. Just my favorite track.
And again, gets the angle. So tough around the rim, finishes left and right.
Just right here again. The ability, he wanted an and one. He got up, he was there.
Dude, he's too fast.
The referee saying that is a foul. In terms, there's his dad, his high school coach as well. In terms of numbers and impact, he's having one of the more inspiring off the bench finals in recent memories. He has been spectacular. And again, he'll play extra minutes with Haldgaard now with the Achilles injury. Still having his discussion with Josh Tibbs. As good as Alexander, now 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Not only does he get there, but he's an excellent free throw shooter.
Really?
I'm kind of surprised. So I rear-ended somebody, and my wheel is cocked to the 11 o'clock position, and it's still driving pretty good in the GT.
Yeah, go ahead. It's fine.
Pizza on you.
So this should act a whole lot like a Formula car. Yes, it does.
Thank you.
Almost not like of this fine.
Car is not my favorite. It was a poor decision. Let's try something else.
Defense from Eastern. Fight all the turnovers. Indiana just down like Williams.
Yeah, because she eats all of her food. That's why. What does it take for it to affect your eye rating, though? That's the true question. Oh, wow. Okay, so that goes.
Okay, I could actually learn to enjoy this car with the right setup. And when with the tires actually get warm, I think.
Well, I wish that she would do that for us. I think that went up. Yeah, I don't think that went up. Which will. All the B class stuff in it already. Yep, there we go. Daytona, no. Nürburgring? No. G4, LMP3, Porsche Cup. Hatch would be fun. Only 3 hours. Okay. Don't know. Cup. Track. Eight. We got 5 of them on here? I am ineligible. I am a C. Technically a B. Can't time trial it either. myself. Guess I could look up how does time trial.
Guess you really have to stamp on the brakes in the GT4s.
Incidents negative. Corner multipliers. Tracks have multiple corner multipliers, meaning incidents and longer tracks have greater impact on your safety rating than shorter tracks. That doesn't make sense. Time trials are official iRacing sessions, meaning your safety rating is affected. Focus on consistency. Okay. Man. Ow. Just scratch myself with my gloves. Waiting to join it. That's cool. Yay, it's up. Let's see how this works with my. Oh, I need music for this one. You know what I'm saying? I need some musica for this one. What? He just wants to go be outside because he knows that the sprinklers come on twice a day. Somebody's out there. That's why. Zack, how's your Lamar going?
P13. Gonna be coming to the white flag.
Hey, I've seen this one before.
Yeah. We'll say I kind of like it more in this car.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Maybe because I really don't have to lift in the Porsche curbs. I don't know.
Oh,
What car is
yeah,
it?
'cause
The Porsche GT. Yeah.
Oh, the GTE. Okay.
Now the fastest lap was a 3:54, so it's about on pace with the GT3.
Well, in our split, maybe. But I wonder if those dudes got tagged for sandbagging. I haven't seen anything.
Haven't seen anything yet.
How many? Yeah, but what? A 1 lap penalty when they're 15 laps ahead of everybody?
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like if it's that bad, it needs to be worse than that. You know, maybe even a disqualification. But that's just me.
Well, I feel like if you sandbagged it that hard, you should lose your podium.
Well, did you see the video that somebody posted from their qual?
Yeah, they literally broke at the end of their fastest
Mhm.
lap time to prevent the lap time from being like a 32. A 52.
Yeah.
It was like a 54.4, but they like hard broke before the finish line.
Somebody said they were on pace for a 50.
That makes sense.
And they broke that much and still only did a 54.
Pepper, fresh chicken, Chipotle heat with a touch of and a perfect balance sauce. Chicken tastes and sweet, whole new level.
I found online and got pre-qualified for this SUV, and now I want to take it for a test drive.
I'm gonna hop off after this race.
Okay. I'll be on for another like hour, maybe 30 minutes. Just trying to get my safety rating back up to par.
Okay.
These paces that have been here before, they've had so many comebacks, miraculous comebacks. Obviously, without Tyrese Haldgaard, injured his Achilles in the first half and is done for the game. Without him, it's going to be difficult. Remember, they were down 15 in the fourth quarter in game. But the ball game was the turnover tonight. 15 more field goal attempts for Oklahoma City because of the turnover. Starts the fourth against Mather, Caruso, and FBA play kept. 7 on the 34, three-pointer SBA.
I need to get more comfortable throwing this car in. Like really throwing it in and making it stick. I'll do that in the next practice session.
Said I touched it last challenge basis. Get it here. This neck and then more coming. Let's see. Look, the wrist is off of this. Get your right. The result.
Taking me back to my fucking dirt rally days doing this shit.
Presented by YouTube TV. There's no TV like YouTube TV.
Your dirty rally days?
Hell
yeah, dude.
2.0, baby. That was my... God, I love that game.
Thank you.
What happens here?
This week you can buy for $10 at KFC $10 Tuesdays.
And this is what you can buy for $10 at a coffee shop. This is coffee.
I know. It was expensive.
Get more bang for your bucket at KFC. 8 pieces of original recipe fried chicken or 8 tenders for just $10.
You know, life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo. Allow me to assist. It worked!
Me feel like Ken Block. I'm not Ken Block, but God damn, this makes me feel like it.
Hi. Play for an auction.
HP12.
Hey man, you finished one spot above where we placed.
Yep. Oh.
Vindication.
Gotta torture myself again now. Later. Let's see here. Sandbagging reports. Mhm. Nothing.
Nothing? No status?
No status. They said it could take a couple of days just to sort through everything.
True.
Because, 11 splits, 24 hours. Well, I guess sandbagging is not really the 24 hours of footage, but making sure all the people that were supposed to be racing are racing and so forth. But, alright, boys, I'm gonna hop off of here.
Alright, we'll talk to you later.
Alright, have a good night.
You too.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Well, I'm in 8th in my split, and I'm car number 21, but that's because it's multi-class.
Yeah. It's good shit, though. As long as they're trying to do... Is that my wallet?
Top 10 is usually plus I rating, so that's good.
Over here. I'm down a second on my fastest lap in this fucking rally car.
Pardon me?
If you care, yeah. I was talking to Tim, but...
But,
Yes. Don't. You break that card, I'm fucked. Yeah. Yeah. Christ. Okay, I'll make sure not to eat your stuff anymore.
Yeah, don't eat her stuff.
Yeah, don't eat her stuff.
Unless she asks politely.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be really petty, you could get back at her by not eating anything she cooks or the next meal she cooks. You're like, you told me not to eat your stuff. I'm not eating your food.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And then order takeout.
Married 12 years, and that's a new thing with her. Is, why are you eating my stuff? I'm like, I'm sorry. Squeeze me?
That's when you answer. Marriage is a partnership. This is our stuff. Thank you.
Yes, this is ours. Oh, beautiful. Not on the racing line. Right
Oh
there.
my god, I am diving it in too deep on this corner. I'm stupid. This Mercedes has been able to catch up to me in a few laps because of that twice. Why are my lights flashing on me right now?
Yep. Okay, can't push it that hard there. Or there. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's doing so good. Need to reconnect my clutch so I can clutch kick. See if that worked. If it did anything to my safety rating. Two, 4, 8. Okay, it does indeed. Okay. All right. So now that I know. Boring. I should be able to do this, I hope. Dude. 10 laps. Should be like 20 laps. God, my shoulder. I don't know what I did to my shoulder, Tim, but it hurts. By the way, Max Verstappen is currently on line, in case you were curious.
Yeah, the bit is funny among stream racers or streamers and sim racers. I don't want to actually like go into his chat, into his community, and be like, hey, remember this thing that you did that everyone's joking about? That's kind of bullying.
No, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
I thought you were like, he's online, and you should go and say hi with the Franz Hermann account.
No, I was saying he's like actually on with his team. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, there's no disrespect there. No way. He should make a Smurf account though for Franz Hermann, because that'd be pretty funny.
That would be really funny. But I'm pretty sure iRacing has rules against stuff like that. If you make a Smurf account, it's supposed to be recognizably still you.
Oh.
They have no problem with people having second accounts, but it has to be part. It still has to be kind of like your own identity.
I didn't know that. It's not rain, but okay. The track is dry. Okay. Why is it not letting me switch it over to a wet tire or a dry tire?
My safety rating is not going to have a good time with this. I didn't have any contacts. I just had 8 out of 17 in a short race. Yeah, I really like this track.
I really want to try it. I think I'll buy it this week. God damn it. Can I cut that as much as I think I can? Oh, so it would have for the iRacing thing, it'd have to be like Samuel Egge 2 or something like that. That's what it is.
Yeah. Or like, I think Jimmy Broadbent made one, and he made it Jimmer Broadbent.
Yeah,
because
he did.
Jimmer is a nickname that he commonly goes by. Hi, Ron.
Anybody out there in the chat or no?
Well, I think I got ninth.
Good shit.
So I don't know how many that was. Let me see the system. V shell. Oh, I got the results already. I got +5 iRating. Minus 1.7. No, minus 0.17 safety rating, which is not terrible, but
Still depressing.
who's this guy? Jerry Jones that caught up to me. I mean, he's 2K iRating. I'm not upset at losing to that. I didn't lose to a single person who had more iRating than me.
There you go.
The leader had 6K, 2K, 2K, 1.9, or 2.1, sorry, 6K, 2.1, 2.1, 1.9, 1.7, 2.1, 1.7, 2K, and then me is 1,500. And then there's a guy behind me is 1,500, 1,400, 1,600, 1,900, 3,300, and then the guy in last, 1,391.
Not terrible.
Apparently he did one lap. Well, that's 10:30. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Coming here in a sec. I'm reading a thread on Twitter about people saying the 78-degree heat wave is gonna blast England and they can't handle it. And
That's a heat
or they
wave?
said it in Celsius. They said it in Celsius, but it's 78 degrees. I mean, fucking yeah. It doesn't really get above 80 there, and I mean, I get it. It's hot. It sucks when it's hot in areas that are never normally hot, you know, because your buildings aren't equipped. You know, you don't have good ventilation. You don't have good, you have insulation, not ventilation. So the buildings are warmer inside. England's an island, so it's going to be humid. But go to fucking a hardware store and buy a $200 room window air conditioner. You know,
I agree.
You don't need massive central air conditioning that's super expensive like we do in the US, because it's hot every summer for the whole summer and we need it. But you know, it's not a surprise. It's been hot every summer in the UK for the past like 10 years or more. I'm always seeing articles about this shit. It's like, this heat wave is killing us. We're never used to this heat. Like, go
10 years of it, you'd think you would be.
Buy it once and it'll work for 10 years. It's a $200 appliance. That's $20 a year plus whatever your electricity is. You don't say it's not financially viable if you're that fucking uncomfortable that, you know, you need this. I mean, it's fucking, you know, a few tanks of gas.
Exactly.
And gas is more expensive over there, you know what I mean? So it's not even that many.
I think I'm gonna spam fucking time trials every night just to get my safety rating up.
Okay.
Probably should have done this for the 24-hour Le Mans. Didn't think to.
There wasn't an official event.
Yeah, there was. The
What?
GTE.
There wa-
Well, the GTE one, but I can't do the GTE one ever since I got dropped in classes.
And it would have been the wrong car.
This is true.
You could do it for Watkins Glen.
Could do it for the Glen.
I probably will do it for the Glen. Do we have a tune for the Glen?
We do. That I believe both of us will be happy about. It's very wing intensive because of all the high speed and low speed corners and medium speed. Well, there's no real low speed. So I set 147. I gotta look. On 2 laps of fuel, and it felt pretty good. It feels even better in race trim, I'll tell you that, and I saved it. Super stable. It's not gonna rain, but
Damn.
I mean,
I'm enjoying the rain.
I know.
Can you imagine how OP I would be in rain when fucking I have practice in the rain? I will say I'm entirely crediting my performance in the rain in Le Mans to the fact that the car was stable and it was the Porsche and no one else was in the Porsche.
Yeah, I agree. But you knew how to drive it. I mean, Zack was struggling with it. Fucking at first Marcus was, but he figured it out, and then Zack figured it out. But you and I were the first two to really figure out rain. Also, we were the first two to practice in rain. So there's that.
Well,
you'd have been so proud of me during my stint.
I didn't practice in rain. I started in the rain. I was the first person to start in the rain. So I did it for longer. But I mean, I was doing it pretty much right away. It was you know, ahead of everybody immediately in the rain, and then it just kind of when everyone was learning, I was still learning and stayed ahead of everybody. But I mean, I know Zack didn't get the chance to drive in the rain, but I mean, when it was transitioning to dry, I think, and also in the rain, like we should be like watching the lines that, you know, we were saying the voice line, you know, saying while I was driving, like, you're doing so well, I'm watching some, you know, blah blah, you know, you're doing, you know, the rain master. I'm like, okay, watch the lines, watch where I'm braking, watch where I'm turning in, watch which corners I'm taking super wide and taking a weird racing line in, and try to figure out why I'm doing that.
That's why, like, and the bees had us 17 seconds at one point ahead after a pit stop. I got them down before they went off track, or not off track, before they deleted themselves. I had them down to 4.3. I mean, I was screaming because I was like, all right, because I like looked, I went back before I woke up and I looked at your lines again just to make sure I was doing the right ones, and I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then I can't tell you how many times taking the inside, you know, where it's got the kink, you brake, downshift, kink, and then treat it as if you were dive bombing up the inside. That corner, I can't remember what that corner is called.
Yeah, the end of the Mulsanne Straight.
Yeah, that right there. Like, I can't tell you how many like times it saved me from an incident just being on the inside, because like the GTPs would go way outside, or
they dive to the outside.
GT3, and they want to get
the
around,
other GT3 cars try the normal racing line, and they just fucking they try to match your braking, and they just die.
Yeah, because you're braking on the conventional dry line, which the game tire model and game track model does a really good job of like, no, dude, that's rubber. And when you put water on slick rubber, it becomes ice, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. The GTP cars, they must have some sort of different either tire model or just general conventional tires that they can get away with braking on those lines. Yeah. And they all were. They were braking on those lines on the before it starts really drying up, or then brake as hard as you can without locking the tires kicking in. You want to be braking under the limits of ABS.
That's another thing I've learned from you now is like watching your brake. Now, don't get me wrong. If I'm like full send quali mode, I'll brake a little bit different, but like traditional race, I like learned how your brake pressure was, because I watched a lot of it, and watching the lights on the dash.
Yeah. In the Porsche, one of the color lights is front ABS and one of the colors is rear ABS, and it's on the both different sides. So basically, most of the braking zones on that track, you brake while turning ever so slightly, or one side's going to be slightly slicker than the other, especially because it's rain. So like basically, look for whichever light is starting to light up, and only brake as hard as that light is starting to light up. Maybe a little tiny bit harder. So it's like consistently at one tick being on. And that, that's going to give you the maximum braking with the minimum of ABS activation. I mean, because ABS isn't locking up the brakes, but when ABS has to work hard, it is effectively locking the brakes. It's just stutter locking the brakes.
Yeah.
It locks and then lets go and locks and lets go and locks and lets go. And theoretically modern racing ABS is a lot better than that, but it's still not better than not using ABS.
True.
At least in game. In real life, you can kind of just mash it. But for whatever reason, in games, it's
ACC,
still
you have to. You have to fucking, for the fastest lap time, you have to live within the ABS. It's ridiculous. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong,
and that's good. Well, yeah. That's definitely for hard braking. But then you don't trail brake while ABS is enabled. That's light braking.
Yeah.
And so, you know, and I was just getting used to this the GT4 car. You know, I was slamming on the brakes and it wasn't even activating ABS. So I was braking. I needed to brake harder than I was used to because of the GT3 cars. I wonder if I can set up custom brake pressures for each car.
You can.
That would be nice. Okay, I'll have to do that then.
There should be a.
Well, I would just do it in iRacing rather than within Logitech.
Oh, that I don't know. I know that like my Hunksfelds I have for different games and different cars, my brake pressure is different. Like for GT3, my I don't know if you follow James Baldwin, but he was like, you know, you are not, and he said it, he didn't say it like this, but basically you're not a fucking race car driver. And there's at no point where you need to have your brake up to 200 Newton meters, because the only reason why they can reach 200 Newton meters is because of the fact that there's inertia behind them pushing them forward. You know what I mean? So he's like, set it at 40 to 50, then you should be good. I think I got mine at 49. So it's like, I can go into 80% really quickly. And then if I need 100, I can really stomp on the pedal. But it's really easy for me to ramp up to that 80% and then come back down, because at no point, unless you're like, at least from what I've been taught, you shouldn't really ever be living in 100% brake for a really long time. It should be a spike and then a trail. Or like with a GT3, it looks like a mountaintop. So, or not a mountaintop, I'm sorry, it looks like a hillside. So you get it up to 80, stays there for a second, then you trail off. Why is my car telling me I'm slower?
Well, right now, my brake, 100% foot pressure of my brake is saying it's 16 kilograms. So I'm not sure what that is to Newton meters.
I'd have to look it up. Hang on, let me finish this lap and go into the pits. Is it Newton meters or is it kilos? I can never remember. Hey Siri, what is 16 kilograms to Newton meters? Bitch, I don't want you to tell me that you found it on the web. I want you to tell me what the fucking thing is.
Well, let's see. Well, I'm applying 16 kilograms of force for 100% braking on my pedal, but in iRacing it's probably a little less than that. But like I have other things, like I get other potentiometers and raise it up. In theory, I could go up to 100. But I don't have the potentiometers for that in setup right now. Not potentiometers, whatever they're called, the load cell, the stoppers. I have them in the kit. I could take it apart and do that if I wanted to. The
bigger fucking rubber. God damn it! Yeah, because I have the mediums on mine. I don't really like a super stiff at the beginning of my pedal, because I want to be able to feel like when I'm trail braking, if I have to like just ever so slightly just tap it to like get the rear end to go back where it belongs. That's what I like, is a softer front and then a stiff at the end.
Yeah, mine's at like, it's just about like at the point where there's not really any more movement and it's just adding extra force is about where my 100% is. I mean, it's pretty stiff for a video game. It pushes me back a little bit, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's about as hard as I would slam on the brakes in my real car if I had to slam on the brakes. But I wouldn't want to slam on the brakes to the super hard.
Right.
I'm sure it could be set a lot higher. So mine sets to 16 grams. But in iRacing, it's probably a little lighter than that. I'm probably only using about, well, that's about half according to this. So for most of the time when I'm braking, if I come up to a corner and I start braking, I'm using about 8 to 10 kilograms of brake force for me, and then I can trail off from there. But really, I have it set to lighter than what it probably could be for endurance reasons. I don't want my fucking leg to cramp up. I already have calf muscles. I'm a fat fuck. Just walking gives me calves of steel. I don't need extra leg muscle exercises, and I don't want to cramp my legs. Because with big calf muscles come big calf muscle cramps, and I already get enough of them.
Yes.
So, anyway, let's see. Apparently, for whatever reason, the VOD on my stream does not have Discord's audio. It has the game and it has my voice, but it did not save the audio for anybody else. Which is really annoying because I wanted to have your voice chats in the VOD.
You didn't hear any of my music, right?
No, I can't hear your music through Discord.
Okay, so that's weird.
There are settings in OBS and in Twitch, I think, that you can choose which audio channels save to the VOD and which ones don't. And I hadn't done anything to change that. So I kind of thought by default it would save everything, but apparently by default it doesn't save everything.
No, it does, because mine saved everything. Saved your voice, saved everything. Okay, so my Streamlabs did something weird, actually, and I wanted to talk to you about it. So what it likes to do for some reason is it will jump off of like the team radio, like on the Discord, on the actual fucking Streamlabs, the thing you had me create. It'll jump off and go somewhere else, and then it'll shut the rest of the audio down. So for like 2.5 hours on one of my videos, it was silence. So that might have been what happened.
I don't know. I have changed some settings in the hopes of preventing that, and I will test that before we do Watkins Glen.
Okay.
Because I was gonna do like a thing where I watch basically the entire 24 hours and get funny highlights and stuff. But I'm gonna be honest, there's not really gonna get. It's a lot of almost every clip that would be highlightable is now ruined because it doesn't have 3/4 of the people talking that would be talking and reacting during the clip.
Yeah. Did you see on the Discord, our Discord, the fucking Zack's near-death experience?
On our Discord?
And on ours, go look. I think it's in all gas. I don't remember, but Jason clipped it for me, and my reactions what made it.
Nice. One clip that I did find, and you'll probably remember this, was the incest clip.
Yes, I remember that. Hope you're not trying to get monetized. How much of fuel has I got left?
Let me find this. Stream manager, content, video producer. This one. Highlight. And then I can go down here and click on this highlight. Click to unmute. Probably the most peaceful fucking time trial I've ever done. Okay, I have a 1 minute and 12-second highlight. I can send this to you, I think.
Yes, yes. Because I am.
I want to go back to the start of it.